Okay, so this is just a CDC game I had a little while back. This is pretty good. I'll just skip the first shit. So, just run through what's basically happening. They've got pretty much mostly slow tanks, so I'm gonna use the insane power to weight ratio of this thing to get into a pretty aggressive position and hopefully be able to secure the bulk, or I'd say it's just an aggressive position. You can get shots obviously in the middle, and then if any serious fighting breaks out down in the where the cap circle is, you're usually able to get shots down there. But you'll see what happens. It's just kind of a long game. In fact, it's not without its mistakes, but it was a win. Spoilers alert. So yeah, no problem, -6. Just press this W from the start of the game. Ends up right there in that F7 area. Person has 100% easy shots on him. He's never gonna ban him. Because, you know, Russia, no problem. I don't know. Oh, that shot went straight into his track, so, you know. RNG God said no. Now, I'm pretty sure I actually have a shot on this guy right here. But it's just fences and trees blocking his outline. I could have actually taken a shot. That was complete bullshit. I was very, very close to not actually hitting him. So yeah, we're up to 660 damage so far, which is, you know, for the 2 minutes that the game's been going, it's not that bad. The funniest thing is that I've not been spotted down here. I'm pretty sure I've not been spotted this whole game, pretty much. So, the West is not developing as much as I would like. It's a slow game at the start, most of the teams being pretty campy. But it will pick up. I'm just not sure what else to say here. It's teams being pretty campy. They've not committed really enough to the camp circle, and we're not pressing that advantage. So the guys up in the east are not really doing a lot with their lives in terms of actually playmaking and aggressiveness. So I'm going to come down here and try to speed this up a little bit. But, you know, I bounce off tier 6s twice in the high penetration tier 8 medium tank, so you know, it's not the worst thing ever that could happen, but I get pretty salty after he actually shoots me, because, you know, he's just such a horrible player. He actually manages to hit me with his howitzer, well, meanwhile I'm bouncing off his tier 6 tank twice. Yeah, that shot went absolutely nowhere. Well done, gunner. I would have been pretty mad if that one missed. That was way too solid of a shot to actually miss. First time we get spotted. Oh, not first time we get spotted. First time we're in any real danger after being spotted, because that A44 I believe had shots on us. That's why I sort of bailed. Or maybe he didn't, but better safe than sorry. This is better use of our time anyway. Just like waiting for this Mutz or this T29 to take the shot, and then I'm gonna do this. But this guy's not actually the worst player ever, but you know, 212 penetration, no problem. I hit him flat on. No issues at all. But you know, it's alright. He gave us the drive wheel shot there. I think this is where I get shot with the howitzer, maybe. Oh, it's not the howitzer. Never mind. This game was a few weeks back, so I'm not going to remember shit all about it. Yeah, that was just tunnel vision by me. Yeah, now I'm in trouble. Now I am in big trouble. That was such a bullshit shot. Yeah, this is where the game sort of... So, this is where I'm on 16 health. So I get shot by the super Pershing, put on 16 health. We're on 1800 damage. And if I had died there, we definitely would have lost the game if I had died there. And it would have been a really, really mediocre game from the CDC. But I managed to get lucky on that roll. And this part here, that was just bullshit. Not only does the shell actually go where I want, it doesn't hit the track. It's not even fully aimed. It rolls high enough to actually kill him. I mean, I had the chance to actually... if I actually hit him, the chance was... RNG would have supposedly been in my favour. But this part here... I'm very, very lucky that he actually fired just before I did that. So I'm just trying to figure out where I can get free damage, because believe it or not, this game is actually really, really close. We're up 3 tanks, but a lot of us are on only 1 hit. They've actually got some hit points to their, you know, on their tanks. So yeah, we lose the RD, and then we're gonna lose a couple more tanks, and then we're gonna be left in a... I'll just show you what happens. I was not impressed with the team. Just in a moment. So you can see those numbers on the rest of the team. We've got, you know, 46% of Super Pershing. He's probably could be doing something more useful with his life, but it's kind of counteracted by the fact our Mutz is absolutely useless. VK, same deal. LT29, not the most amazing player ever either. So this guy's play was pretty interesting. I think he wanted to just finish me, but RNG said no to him. I need to not peek him again, because he will kill me. You see, this is where I'm sort of thinking, team, come on, let's like do something. Because I'm not going to move the camera, but yeah, that was pretty unlucky. But to be honest, I've had some other lucky shots during this game, like that one. Like you'll see it. I believe T29 gets killed by the ISU, or actually no, what is it? Yeah, it's the Mutz. The Mutz gets killed by the ISU, and then we're left with this 35 hit point Japanese premium heavy there, and then the T29, and then we got 6 minutes left, and then after that they proceed to do absolutely nothing with their lives. Of course, the critical hit. This was super lucky, ridiculously lucky. We bounced. I think he hit the gun or the gun mantler directly on the side, and then we turn around and snapshot him. Yeah, that wasn't gonna actually hit. This ISU, Russian magnet technology, no problem. The Mutz and me have been shooting at this guy for like a minute straight, and we've not been able to actually damage him. So at this point, we know the Super Pershing's not moved. He was spotted there not that long ago, and we know he's a horrible player, and he's been pretty content just sitting there in the last 5 minutes. So, well, obviously what we're going to do is we're just going to try and flank, because if I'm sitting there, the Super Pershing will end up actually hitting me one day, and the ISU might actually grow a brain and press W. But the Mutz goes to try and chase him down, which I wouldn't say is the worst play ever. He could probably wait for me a little bit here, because that's what I was thinking. I'm thinking the Mutz might just move up into an aggressive position, and when I spot the ISU, whoever he isn't looking at can kill him, but I'm not pretty sure that's not how it goes. So yeah, he's a pretty easy shot in the back of the super potion. It was a pretty easy play to finish off. But now it's just him. He's on a 2-shot for me, which is pretty bad. And what I'm thinking at this point, alright, what is this? Is this gonna go in? Yeah, okay, that one goes in. I'm thinking at this point, we have the HT number 6 and we have the T29. There's literally no way we could lose this, right? It's because they'll just press W, shoot him in the bum while he tries to chase me down, or the other way around. It's just a tank destroyer, no problem. But over the last 5 minutes, that T29 has not moved a muscle. That HT number 6 has done nothing but drive back and forth around that little triangle. That little triangle right here. And then, like, the Mutz went from here, sat there for a while. He came up here, tried to kill the ISU killed him. He's been sitting there for 3 days. He could have just driven up here and shot the ISU at that point. Sure, I probably could have gone down this road to finish the ISU off. However, it was a risky play and I didn't want to leave it in the hands of this team to pick it up after I died, because they were not in a position to follow up if I just died there to him down here. So I just backed off. We still got 3 minutes on the clock. I would have been aggressive again if the ISU got spotted. But the thing with this position that I just entered, if the ISU had driven up here, I'll be able to spot him as he comes down here. And obviously, if he come down here, the HT number 6 would have been able to spot him. I just wanted to take more of a defensive position while this team was being so, like, it wasn't even passive. You can't even call it passive. It's campy. They pitched a tent and they just sitting in their tents, jacking off the whole game. Because they did nothing. The Mutz ended up being kind of aggressive. I wouldn't say the Mutz's play was wrong per se, but I think he should have waited around here for me to finish off the super Pershing and then start coming down this road. And then once he spotted, we just both try and kill him at the same time. But anyway, 37 and a half. So 3.766k damage. Pretty much not too much to learn from this game, except that when you're on 16 health, it's okay to really just take a serious backseat role. Just make sure you're shooting at a long range, try not to get spotted, and obviously just always be super lucky, and step 2, don't be unlucky. So yeah, like with that A44 shot, all those super Pershing Cupola shots unaimed in there, we made 900 damage on that super Pershing, mostly without aiming. Apart from that, not too much else to say in this game, so I guess I'll start recording the next one.